49. Almost anything is better than committing suicide. Sometimes you must do the unpardonable to survive. Melancholy is generally not a fault of the small, but of those who contemplate and feel the weight of it all. A humbling element, an injury that rewards, bringing forth the best prophets, philosophers, and bards, but if left unchecked, it could lead to self-destruction, and none living won't be tempted in the same direction. As with everything, when nature is not nice, we must smooth out the difficulties with artifice. The artificial, artistry, art is the key. Music, paintings, and poetry, cookery, and a movie to disengage. There's no trouble that an hour's reading won't assuage. A hot bath, good sleep, and a glass of wine can break up the clouds and help you see the sunshine. But sometimes, when our hearts are thoroughly sunk, it is wisdom to get downright drunk. Smoke a cigar, some hemp or marijuana. Before you see the realm of shades, you should see nirvana. Ask some friends to spend a day with you at the mall. Have a night on the town, party in a dance hall. As princes had court jesters for their diversion, we can't yield ground to nihilism subversion. There are two views of our terrestrial globe, through the microscope or else through the telescope. The former pays attention to the little things in life and is content with the moment and the everlasting strife. It sees God, sees man, sees a world of purpose. But to the telescopic view, everything is worthless. We're just a ball of mass amidst infinite galaxies. Learn of the children, the kingdom belongs to such as these. Go visit a cemetery or a library. Do whatever's necessary to remain merry. More times than not, that means staying occupied. Weight training is a cure-all for suicide. Don't eat your heart out. Instead, feast your eyes. Make full use of your matrimonial ties. Learn something new, and before the noose is hung, read the basic writings of Carl Gustav Jung. Metaphysical properties are food for the mind, always wanting something new, and wonder can be defined as the prospect of knowledge. And life is wonderful when it's full of newness. Routine becomes dull. Adventure is change, no matter in which way. Life's big enough to try something new each day. A vigorous 5-mile walk will do more than all of the antidepressants in a drugstore. But for the best apothecaries, reach for your quills. Ink is the great cure for all human ills. Maybe it's your gut that's causing you to be psychotic. Then you need a new diet and a probiotic. A life spent viewing all of the variety and majesty of nature cannot succumb to ennui. Take a break from your studies for a couple days. Kick back and pour up a glass with Rabelais. Halfway round the world under yonder tiki hut is the happiness you crave, the remedy for your rut. Commit some little sin, not the worst sin of all, of telling God to his face that his world is too small. Put it off till tomorrow with whatever you can do. Then tomorrow, see if you can put it off too. Remember there are many far worse off than we, and remember those who are happy just cause you be. Now there are some exceptions when it's best to choose death, forced to immoral slavery. Yield up the breath. One Spartan, when captured and sold as a slave, climbed the roof of his master and dove to his grave. One Sultan, when the enemy breached his gate, hewed down his family before leaping to his fate. And who can't forget Lucretia, while her husband was away? For the prince on an errand, she furnished a place to stay. By stealth, he stole into her chamber with this ultimatum: either perish on the spot, or for the night become his maiden. He would slay her with a house slave for the crime of fornication. She obliged him, but only to retain her reputation when her husband returned. To prove true to her word, she kissed him goodbye and ran herself through with the sword. When the city of Athens was ruled by 30 tyrants, as the sheep led to the slaughter is silent, Socrates, wrongfully convicted of a crime, quaffed down the hemlock as though it were a draught of wine. So did Seneca, but not before slitting both of his wrists and his ankles. At the psychopath Nero's behest, the same Nero who had proven so deadly already to his own pregnant wife with a kick to the belly, whose navy floundered a ship carrying his own mother, who fiddled while Rome burned and slew his own brother. Paranoid, now Caesar implicates his own advisor. But nothing unsettles the stoic philosopher. He does the deed with stone-cold face and bleeds the water, splashing drink offerings to Jupiter the deliverer. It is cowardice to hide from life under a tombstone. Prisoners should not escape, but wait until they're summoned home.